Okay, I'm in this trade on Bitcoin on the 5-second time frame, and the reason why I'm doing this is I want to explain to you that you need to keep trading simple. I'm going to be doing a 3-part series taking trades and having this conversation because my most popular video in the last 3 weeks has SMC in the title, and that worries me because that tells me that a lot of traders still see SMC as like the benchmarks of strategies, right? And when I was learning to trade, SMC didn't even exist. It was like prop firms with a bit of good marketing, a bit of hype, and voila, you've got this new trend being formed. And the amount of people that join me from SMC backgrounds and they're like, yeah, just, in fact, I'll tell you a story. I have a successful trader, right? Very successful binary destroyer member. He makes about £30,000 a month, okay? But he trades SMC as well, right? SMC and the binary destroyer. And he bought the binary destroyer because he used to watch me trade in my videos and he's like, I want them win ratios, right? I believe massively in winning trades because the more you win trades, the quicker you can scale up, right? That's fact, right? What makes money? Winning trades. If you're not winning trades, nothing's going to save you, okay? And he wanted that. He wanted to compound his trading account. So he joined the binary destroyer and he said, mate, you wouldn't believe it. I'm in so many SMC groups, but the people in the binary destroyer are making money, they're helping each other, they're actually trading. And in all of the SMC groups, it's just constantly asking questions, confused. So this Bitcoin, look at this Bitcoin trade, just about to hit take profit. We're going to go over all of my trades today, even the blue alerts as well on London Open. Should I take partials on this or hold for a 1 to 2? I'm going to hold for a 1 to 2 because look at the MACD. The MACD has not gone overbought, which is good, right? Again, what makes somebody a good trader? Somebody that's good at trading their strategy. That is it. Okay. I live by a very famous saying actually. And that is that we suffer more in our imagination than we do in reality, right? And it's the same with truth, okay? 100 years ago, we didn't have the luxuries that we have today. You know, hot showers, a roof over our head, a job, family, you know, good health. And yet, at the same time, we're always chasing for more. We always want better. This Bitcoin trade is flying up. And it's the same with trading, right? You're never happy. You're never satisfied. You always think that there's something better out there. There's a better strategy you haven't learned yet. There's a better concept. And it's not. The problem is you, right? If somebody's good at the Mogwai Reversal, they're good at trading the Mogwai Reversal, right? They've learned about what setups to pick. They've learned about when to take a trade and how to manage that trade. Look, right? We just crossed over on the MACD just any minute now, right? So that's my partial zone, okay? That's my partial zone. There is no... Here you go here. I'm just going to close it off. I'm on this trade at 3 lots. So let's close off 2.2 lots there. Done. Okay. So you can see here my trades today. You see the Bitcoin trade at the bottom. The Euro CAD trade. We'll go over that as well. Hopefully this trade's going to hit take profit in the next 5 seconds and we can have this. In fact, let me just, what I'll do is I'm going to take more partials because I'm going to ignore this trade. I'm going to take 0.70, right? Done. So I've just took more partials on it. As you can see, I'm still in this trade. In fact, actually, are you going to take profit? Come on. You ever do that in trades where it's like, come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit, right? Just, come on. That's it there. TP's hit. Thank you very much. The God, thank you. TP's been hit. Hallelujah. Done very much. Out of this trade. Done. Okay? Trades today. Okay? Trades today. Right? There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful trades. I want to go over Euro CAD. You see that Euro CAD loss there? Right? Prime example of very perfect setup, bad execution. So Euro CAD, right? I took this on the 15-second time frame. Look at this. Okay? So perfect trade. Look, second pullback, first pullback, second pullback there. Okay? You'd look at this and go, Jamie, that's amazing. Why did you lose the trade? Because I entered late. Why did I enter late? Because I'm an idiot, right? I entered somewhere down here, got stopped out, then the price reversed, and it's now dropped back down in profit. So if I entered at the alert, I would have won. If I held out the trade, I would have won. But I entered late, got stopped out, and it's like, yeah, I mean, there's the mistake, right? You know what I said? What builds consistency? Being a good trader, right? Not the strategy. The strategy is irrelevant, right? Just every single day, strategies are going to produce winners and losses, right? It's how you interpretate the charts. Okay, I can look at this trade right now and say, oh, the market's against me, it stopped me out, and then it's dropped back into profit, or I always lose, or, you know, the reality is it's not, right? The market's going to do what it's going to do, regardless if I'm in the trade or not, right? And that's what you need to realize. I really realized that quite a lot when I went from 400 quid to $1 million, and I'm up to like 800,000, 900,000 pound trades. And, I was like in these trades with these massive lots, and I'm like, yeah, not panicking, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to get out. Like, you know, like the first red candle that I see, oh, I'm out. And I realized the trade's just going to do what it's going to do. It's either going to win or lose. It doesn't matter if I'm in it at one lot or not in it or in it 100 lots, right? The trade's the trade. Okay, it's how you manage that trade in a way that is not dictated by emotions. Do you know what I mean, right? Try taking 3 losses in a row. I guarantee the 4th trade you take, you will no longer be trading your strategy. You'll be trading based on emotions. You'll be panicking, right? There's no way you will take 3 losses and then hold the next trade for like a 1 to, I don't know, like a 1 to sort of like here, right? A 1 to 10, I don't know, right? But anyway, so those are my trades today. Euro USD, first blue alert after London Open. What is annoying about this one here is we're actually still in this trade. So if you know, well, you don't know, but I'm going to tell you now, okay? We are taking the first blue alert after London Open for a 1 to 2, and we're going to be taking a small prop firm account from 5,000 all the way to 500,000. As you can see, this is today's trade. 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. We're actually still in this trade, okay? If I show you the statistics of the account, okay, this is for the whole of September. We're currently up 9% for the month. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11%, right? Yesterday was a winner. Today we're still in the trade. My prop firm account is up like 5%. My instant funded account is up. Mogwai smashing it here. Beautiful, amazing. My prop firm account is up 2.2%. What I'm planning to do is I want to smash this instant fund really fast, get the withdrawals in, and then scale up to like 100 grand. The reason being, right, is because get this. Imagine right now in 6 months' time, we've scaled up to 100 grand and I'm taking 1 blue alert a day, like no price action. The moment the blue alert appears, we take the trade, okay? Even if I make 1% a week, that's £1,000, right? If today eventually wins, who knows if today is going to win? It's just gone sideways, right? It went to like a 1R, but if yesterday was a winner, so that's 2%. If today's a winner, that's 2%, so it's 4% already for the week. It's Tuesday. If Wednesday, Thursday, Friday loses, we're still up 1% for the week, and that's a bad week. I'm still up £1,000, right? Right now, this means nothing to you because we're on small accounts. But when we get the 100 grand account, when we get the 250 grand account, making 5% a month is a lot of money. And like I said, right, if you look at the statistics already, I'm already up like, what, 11%? Done. I don't need to trade for the rest of September. We're still in profit. You see the difference? Okay, you can just be like, right, okay, I made 4% in the first 2 days of September or August, the next month, October. And that is it. If October comes, I make 2% on October the 1st, 2% on October the 2nd. The next trade, I'll just go for a 1R. Voila, done. 3 days worth of trading on a 500 grand account, going for a 2R. I'm laughing, ain't I, really? And I want to show people how simple trading is, okay? So that's my prop firm account. That's a win on Bitcoin. That's my personal account, just going over my robots, okay? So every single day, I run a robot called Phoenix, www.forexshields.com. I built it from the Binary Destroyer. I've been using it for around 3 or 4 years now. I'll just show you the results today on it. So this is currency pairs. So at the minute, my currency pairs has not took any trades. This is on 24/7. I don't touch it. Those are the trades for the week on the currency pairs. It is a little bit slow on currency pairs, but you know, that's fine. Then I have it running on, okay, so I have it, not that one, I'll show you that one afterwards. Then I have it running on gold. So as you can see, no open trades. Okay, this running on the 5-minute time frame. I recently changed, this is what I've been running for 3 years, this set file. I recently changed it to the 5-minute time frame because my logic was I wanted it to take less trades, but so I can increase my lot size, if that makes sense, right? Because I was like, I don't want trades every like 5 minutes. I'd rather be like 1 or 2 trades a day, bigger lot size, more consistent long term. So that is on gold 24/7. Never touched it. Okay. And also I'm running it on this thing that the members will know called one trade a day, where basically I started out with £1,000. The account balance is now £2,800. As you can see, it is it took that one trade a day. Those are the week, £700. You can see the one loss on the £700 just there. Okay, basically I turn it on in the morning. It takes one trade. It's either stop loss or take profit. If it's a loss, I turn it off for the next day. If it's a win, I turn it off for the next day. Okay, it has a trading stop loss. So some days it makes full TP and lots of money, and some days it hits the trading stop loss, which is a bit of money, and yeah, just that's it. If it's a loss, I turn it off. If it's a win, I turn it off. One trade a day. And yeah, it took £1,000 to £2,800. And that is really it. That's an update. Kind of like, I really want to emphasize that you should keep trading simple. The battle on the charts, the battle is not on the charts, the battle's in the head. Right? You want to keep your strategy simple. It doesn't matter what you are learning or what you're trading. The concept, as in the strategy, has to be simple, right? There's a lot of people that, like, I just give you an example here. I don't know. Let's just look at a gold setup on, like, I would have took maybe on the 5 minutes. Let me just end it here, right? There you go. Oh, no, that was, no, I'm trying to find you, and here we go here. Beautiful. Look at that trade. Look at that, right? Look at that. So look, first pullback, second pullback. You would not believe, right, how many people really struggle with identifying a trend, right? And it doesn't matter. I say to people, right, it doesn't matter what you do outside of your strategy. If you can't master your strategy, you're doing something wrong, and you're never going to be able to fix that if you're going around in circles. So let's say you've got a problem not managing trades properly, right? You panic and get out early. It doesn't matter what strategy you try and trade, that problem will always be there, and unless you accept it and deal with it head on, right, you'll never learn. My biggest problem when I was trading the Mogwai reversal was I couldn't hold trades. I'd get out early. But then I realized little concepts like, okay, there's the first pullback. There's the second pullback. Once we break the high, I'll mark this up here. Then that becomes the third pullback just there. You see my little arrow just there? Right, so now we got first pullback, second pullback, third pullback, probably, you know, that would be the fourth pullback sort of up here. As long as we're making this moves, it gives me the confidence to hold the trades. And this is what I'm saying, is you've got to find what you are comfortable doing on the charts, right? Yes, trading is going to be difficult. Yes, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone, but you've got to do it to go forward, right? You can't go, well, you know, the market just hates me, because you'll go around in circles, and eventually you'll get to that realization where it's like, wherever I'm going wrong, and I need to figure out what it is. And it doesn't matter what you are learning, SMC, trend trading, support and resistance, whatever problem you have, it's always going to be there. So yeah, keep trading simple. My name's Jamie Palmer. Hope you enjoyed that video. My name's Jamie Palmer. Thank you for watching.